The NBA here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the 76ers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
Well, right now for the 76ers, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got MP. Green is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Council in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, they've got Barrett. He's out there with Christie. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Well, MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Here's Christie. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Kendall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. And that one's good, Green.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Barrett. It's a three-point game. Banchero outside. The shot missing. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by MP.
That plays about 2 things. Effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
And here is Los Angeles now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Maxey, good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share, and their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for MP. First in scoring,
And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And it's Banchero missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
MP sets the screen for Embiid. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Hayes the pass to Barrett. Banchero against MP. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Banchero after the Sixers pick up 2. Back to Barrett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 13. The drive by MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. That one doesn't go.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And it's Banchero missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Barrett. After the miss from Joel Embiid. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jalen Green. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and he can't make it 3 for 3. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Oh, man, MP, to be young again.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now Hayes, 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Pass to Barrett. With some arc, it's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
From deep, Green. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Banchero is screened for Hayes. Pass to Banchero. And here's Barrett. Clark a screen on Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Barrett. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hayes the pass to Barrett. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Barrett's got 5 now.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Kendall, and MP throws it down.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
MP against Banchero. And the rejection by MP. And he's able to get it back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's Green slamming it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Clippers with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Barrett. Back to Hayes. Banchero is screened for Hayes. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's MP. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Hayes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And Maxey with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Banchero. And here's Leonard from 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Kendall, good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hayes the pass to Banchero. Outside Leonard. Back to Banchero. And the rejection by MP. So for the Clippers, Brown is checked in for Brandon Clark. Isaiah Joe comes in for Banchero. Christie subbed in for Hayes. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Barrett, no good. The 76ers leading by 22. Reeves finds MP. Outside, Maxey. From past the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And stolen by MP. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stanley's checked in.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Here's Leonard. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line. Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Hey, watch him, watch him, watch him!
Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And B getting it done for the 76ers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brown. Then there's Christie, and it's Stanley in at the 5 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Reeves gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Grant.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Now, here's MP. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
It's Brown on the wing. Will it go? Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Grant finds MP. Back to Grant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And stolen by MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here we can check out the story for Jalen Green.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great positioning and timing. on that one. MP, great rebound there for the second chance look.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Christie. He's got 6. Leonard against Grant. Fades back. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Reeves. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Grant. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 10 points.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Philadelphia.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams...
Oh, wow!
Young fella. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Man with it. Pass to Stanley. Here's Brown, covered by MP. To the paint. Brown, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Traps in the tray.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clippers moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We look at the Clippers. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Banchero comes in for Man.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Joe passes to Leonard. They need this. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 13 points.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down hard.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Clippers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Leonard kicks to Banchero. Kicks it out to Leonard. The tray. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
I just love that Banchero wants to push the tempo, get it up the floor, and convert before the defense can react.
MP passes to Reeves. MP sets the screen for Reeves. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest him.
Philadelphia has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. LA has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second. and been successful 3 times. And MP throws it down.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
The Clippers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Joe, covered by MP. Picked by Clark. To the paint, here's Banchero. And he lays it straight in. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
You see the fearlessness on the interior by Paolo Banchero. This is his comfort zone.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
MP against Banchero. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
LA has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And it's Leonard missing. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
Here's Leonard. 16 points for him. Down low, here's Joe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Joe's got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
MP dishes to Grant. MP with a screen on Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Brown. Christie comes in for Leonard. And Hayes subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Philadelphia dictating the flow. MP kicks to Yabusele. MP against Banchero. Here's Grant. Kicks it out to Maxey. Grant outside. They get it back to the left side wing. Banchero against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Council's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hayes the pass to Clark. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Here's Kendall. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 44.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's Banchero missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Clippers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. 76ers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. LA's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Christie. Shoots the three. And Jones pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. MP sets the screen for Jones. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And here's Hayes. Inside. Left block shot on the way. And the rejection by MP. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Checking out Los Angeles. They didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. I hope.
All right, settling back into our game. Some great stuff in that first half from MP.
What you know about MP? He's been aggressive from the start. He has no problem with being the money man for this team.
Just like I'm the money man of this show, right? The 2K halftime show with Ernie Johnson and friends. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Axie out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's Council in at the 3 spot. Outside, Maxey, the 3 ball, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Christie the pass to Clark. Pass to Christie. Here's the 3. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Christie. Banchero's got 13 points.
I'll tell you, Banchero wants to see the answer from 3, and he decides to do it himself.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Christie. And another 3 for the Clippers.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
MP finds Maxey. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. They kick it out to Green. Over Banchero. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely.
Great defense. The activity of MP so impressive right there.
They grabbed their own miss, and that one, good. He's got 6.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Hayes the pass to Clark. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Screen by MP. Embiid kicks to MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Barrett. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
MP sets the screen for Green. Good work there as it goes. Green's got 14 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Banchero outside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP passes to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The 76ers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. Hayes with the steal. Now, here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Pass to Christie. Launches a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Cans it from downtown.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Banchero has screen on Green. Going inside. The shot's good from Christie. Here's Maxey. 23 points in the game. MP finds Embiid. Here's Kendall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
Donnie's checked in for Philadelphia. LA has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Picked by Clark. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 15.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kendall. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. LA has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Christie. From the arc. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Banchero with the ball. Maxey covering. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So for the Clippers, Brownie's checked in for Banchero, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Hayes. Barrett finds Leonard. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 18 points for him.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Here's Kendall. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Christie against Maxey. Brown outside. Offline with his three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
MP with a screen on Barrett. Dunn passes to MP. Driving the lane. Here's Maxey. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Clippers. Brown outside. Back to Barrett. It's hauled in by the 76ers. To the wing on the left. MP inside. Brown on him. Pass to Bona. The drive by MP. Now done. He's covered by Clark. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Boy, plenty of time.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Clark. Banchero is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Christie, and it's Hayes in at the point guard position. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. The 17-footer goes down. Christie's got 10 points here in the second half.
You get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Banchero brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And that's going to be his fifth, guys. One more and he's done.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Jones for three, sinks the triple.
Well, this is what you get when you run your offense through MP.
The Clippers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Hayes the pass to Banchero. Pulls it from 20. Los Angeles with another miss. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. MP, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Banchero inside, covered by MP. No good from Clark. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Banchero against MP. Shot to stop the run, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Kendall. And another one.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Back to Hayes. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Banchero looking around. It's hauled in by MP. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Fader on the way. The shot, no good.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Christie the pass to Banchero. Here's Hayes. The three-pointer off the mark.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Christie. Back to Hayes. Banchero outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. MP outside. To the left wing. Dunn dishes to MP. Driving in. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Banchero. A three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That one goes in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Christie. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Bounce pass from Clark. Jones against Barrett. Over Jones. Barrett, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Jones. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, just taking the time to get the play set up pays off. Banchero doesn't rush.
Reeves the pass to Jones. Reeves left side. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clark a screen on MP. Here's Banchero. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, David